Now I just noticed there is a full stack behind us. So I was looking at this guy's balance of power and it wasn't 0 because there's no army in his main, so he has to have something out in the field. And so, yeah, that made me look in the map and now I see him. I had to move one of my scouts back and then pull him back in, but yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't know what he's going to attack. I'm assuming it's Baleful Hills because this is worth a lot more, pretty sure. I don't know. It's got the pasture, so I'm assuming he wants to take that more. But let's go ahead and hire somebody, and then we'll have to just station him and get a couple units. I'm thinking maybe these two. Yeah, Rat Ogre doesn't really help us, and we don't have room to move with Giselles. But these other two should help quite a bit. And we are very close to being bankrupt, unfortunately. And yeah, that's gonna have to hold. Let's also do some combat skills here. And then he is trash ass lord. But he'll do for now. The other thing, we are very close to our max, so I think we just need to spend the food to do the stash rations. We should just do that right now. Unfortunately, we can't do it with Snikch because he's out. So let's just do it with maybe our Eshin Sorcerer. Or if there's anybody else that needs to level up. Maybe the Weapon Master. Let's do that. There we go. So it used up 20 food, but like I said, we're going to go over next turn anyways. There's a lot of battles that's going to happen, and we don't have a town to upgrade yet. We'll have to do this one. But I think next turn we should be able to uncover... I'm hoping Carricate Peaks, and then we can use that food. Yep. So this, for real this time, end of turn 14. It looks like Gelt is going to back off, and his second army, yeah, they went south. So they don't want war with us. That's fine. We'll just leave him alone. Somebody wants peace. Yeah, this guy wants to pay us for peace. 1,500. That'll go to the war effort. Okay, here we go. Let's see which direction they go. Please attack the one we just... Nice, he did. Oh, wow, we actually have a Pyrrhic victory. Okay, I did not expect that. They have a full stack, and we have a crappy garrison that's not even full, and then 2 regiments of renown. So I'm kind of shocked at that. Yeah, I don't care that it kills off any units. Yeah, I think the Storm Vermin probably saved the day. Look how many kills he got. That's pretty wild. We will... Yeah, see, look at that. We went right back up to almost full. We'll take the money. Need the money badly now. And then we do have some other stuff to do, but we need to take that settlement so we can spend the food. We're going to go over big time. I don't even want to look at anything until that's done. So let's handle that first. So here we go. It's a Pyrrhic victory. I'm not going to auto-resolve it because we are still at war with Zhao Ming, and he could come and ruin our day. So let's fight this manually. Yeah, I think you kind of know the drill now. We've done several of these sieges. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to rush to the side. We'll take the walls with our invis. Yeah, we'll get up here. And then we'll bombard and shoot anything that comes our way. And that should be it. So... I'm going to edit this out. Alright, real quick before I edit it out. I tried something a little different here. We just crack the wall and then run in so that our guys aren't completely exhausted. They didn't get to the towers anyway, so I think it's probably okay. Actually, we should probably wipe this one out as well. Yeah, stupid bats. Go ahead and summon something in there to help. But yeah, anyways, this should be pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I'm going to finish it up. Here we go, finish it up. I don't think we took a single loss there because we used mostly our front line. Yeah, no losses. These guys took very little damage as well. So the zombies are pretty weak, so the sieges are fairly easy. But we're going to pump all the food in to get this up to tier 5, and then we can finally start taking battles again without worrying about hitting our cap. We need to get that tech soon so we can increase the cap. Our food cap. We should have this up to like 400 or 500 in a few turns, maybe like 5 to 10 turns. We'll have it up there. But until then, okay, we got a wailing banner. This causes fear and terror. That should help. Let's get in there, and we could sack it first because we're close. So why don't we do that? Make a little bit extra cash, and then settle this thing at tier 5. Hell yeah. So now we want to get the exotic animals up to tier 3 ASAP to get the food, and then all the usual stuff. But we got to be super careful here not to spend any unnecessary money. So we'll do at least the economy buildings first. Yeah, we're not going to build any military buildings other than this one because it's so cheap. It's like 500. A hidden layer. Okay, we'll leave everything else. And then what else do we have? We've got a rebellion here we should be able to crush easily and make some cash. If we can get an ambush. Here we go. Road to victory. And man, for 365 we need the money, but damn it. Yeah, I'll take the food. It's just not enough. Let's go ahead and get Snikch back in the army. Go, and then we picked up a really good ancillary. Wailing banner. Let's get that off of that one. Yeah, it is Scribe. Scavenger. Why the hell do we have that? Scribe, yeah. Campaign moving range. So we'll get that on him. Everything else looks good. So this should be a good battle. We'll make pretty good money for it because they have a full stack and they have a full garrison. Let's get in there. Yeah, valiant defeat. I don't buy it. We do... Well, no. Even just these two can probably handle it themselves. But before we do this, let's go check out what else we're doing, because, yeah, I like to try to line up the battles first and then fight them, because I don't have anything to stress about while I'm in there worrying. Just worry about fighting the battle, then figure out what I'm going to do next turn. So this guy is not going to be able to reach in time, so why don't we just go ambush? Or we could raid. Actually, no, we can't raid because we don't get in his territory. We'll go ambush stance. Close. He does have a stack here. I think it's not enough. We should still be able to run them over, even with the full stack and a small settlement garrison. I think we'll be alright there. I don't know what this guy's going to do. Wilhelm Gregorovich. So he's probably not going to attack another settlement. He is taking attrition, so most likely he'll just attack something. And so I hate to do it, but I think we need to keep this guy here a little bit longer. We cannot give him the Rat Ogres, but we could give him the Regiment of Renown. Man, that's so expensive, though. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to leave him the way he is. I think he can probably handle it again. We'll have to wait and see, but I do think he can handle it. Let's give him some HP. Yeah, we'll just leave him alone. And then this guy, I had to think about this. I think the best course of action is just to bypass these guys. We'll come back and take them out later, but I don't want to start a big war. We can, however, come down here and take out the greenskins. So that is a viable option here. Actually, you know what? Can we tunnel? Yeah, we can tunnel and get even farther. There we go. So next turn, we'll have enough movement range to take Gateway to Horesh. We'll start this war. That'll give us more money, which we so desperately need. What else? That one's not till next turn. This one is this turn. Okay, I think we're just about ready to fight. And some of our assassins in our assassin stack are starting to hit the max level assassin trophy perk. So this one reduces melee defense and melee attack. So and it only works for lords and heroes, not units. So when we're going to fight somebody 1v1, or if we have our, you know, our whole stack and everyone has this, we can just permanently keep it on somebody. Minus 24 for both. Really, really strong. Basically makes it so they can't hit you and they can't stop your attacks. Not exactly, because some heroes have really, really high stats, but this still reduces it by a significant amount. And if you have 3 or 4 people that have it, you just rotate it. Every 60 seconds you can throw it on somebody. Well, sorry, every 30 seconds, and the cooldown 60 seconds, so you really only need 3 of these people to have it, and then you can have it at all times. Alright, moment of truth. Can we see Carrick 8 Peaks? Let's use this one first, because this one is the scout that's closest to it. Man, he's just shy of it. Damn it. Yeah, that's not gonna work. We could take Crookback Mountain. It does have building. It's not very good though. Only 3 food. Now the question here is, can we see it? Do we have to go all the way up here to see it? That means we're 2 turns away instead of just 1. Or can we see it if we come down here? I'm not sure. Man, that's kind of tough. This guy is definitely going to be 2 turns away. Yeah, so for sure it'll be 2 turns. We're already at turn 15. I was hoping to have it by now. I had it calculated out to here, but I didn't think through the fact that we may not be able to see it. So, I mean, we could take this one. Does he... I don't even know if he has this settlement up, though. I don't know what level it is. Yeah, if this thing was fully maxed, it might not be a bad idea to take it. I mean, it does have the full garrison, so that's a good sign. But no, I still would rather have Carrick 8 Peaks. I think that's the one to take, because you get so much stuff from it. And then this guy needs to go steal tech from somebody else. So let's just have him steal from his buddy. And then we got all the usual stuff. Let's go ahead and build. I think, yeah, we'll keep stacking these. We got another rebellion about to happen here. Luckily, we had a mission, so we got 1,000 for recruiting him. That boosted up our cost by a lot too, unfortunately, but it's alright. They'll pay for itself because of the quest. And what other rebellions? This one's gonna happen. But okay, so here's the difference between tier... If we have walls or we don't have walls. If we have walls, we can let the rebellion spawn and then attack it when it hits. So it goes in 3 phases. It spawns in, it has 1/3 of its troops. The next turn it has 2/3, and the final turn it has 3 out of 3. So basically 100% of its troops, and then they'll attack. So when it's 2/3 full is when we hire an assassin, and then when it's full, you know, 100% full, then we attack it to ambush it and use the garrison troops from the walls to basically help, and then, yeah, we make all that profit. So this one we don't have to hire anybody just yet, and it doesn't look like we have... Oh, yeah, we do have a rebellion happening here. But this is the one we just captured, so it doesn't matter, we'll be here next turn to handle it anyways. Okay, I think that's all we can do, really, so... Oh, no, we have a commandment. Oops. There we go, so 2 extra food. And then our food income is actually pretty good, considering... Now, we badly need money, so let's go grovel and join people's wars. So, yeah, there we go. We'll take about 1,500 from him. I think we're already at war with these two. Yeah, can't do that. Clan Carrion's never at war with anybody. And I don't think we want to pick up anybody outside the Skaven factions. It's just not worth it necessarily to do that, because they will come back to bite us if we do too many. We're going to be expanding super fast. Yes, we could do some of these.
I am ill-disposed to them.
Much. Yeah, it's not worth it. Okay, what about... yeah, we got a trade agreement. We'll take that. And then... Let's see if anybody wants peace. This guy wants a defensive alliance, the Jagged Horn tribe. I don't think there's any benefit to doing it with these guys. I just don't want them to attack us, so having the non-aggression pact is probably where we'll stop. And nobody wants peace, unfortunately, so we can't make any extra money. But at least we made a little bit more. We've got about 2 turns worth. And then we have another battle right here that should help give us some more. So let's get in there and handle this one. So here's the plan. We can win this if we assault with everybody, and we'll do it pretty quickly. But I think the right call is just to take out the gates and then do what we did that last... when we fought Miao Ying. Just take it slow. They have, like, almost 4,000 troops. And we don't have that many projectiles to take everybody, so... Yeah, it's going to be a boring one, so I'll probably do a couple updates here and there, but it's going to be edited out mostly. So one thing we will do is spread our entire army out the full length of the map. So that should force them to spread their army out, and then we shouldn't have to take everybody all in one section. All at once. Now, we broke through the gates. Let's slow it down a little and figure out what we're going to do here. So, probably need to start with Snikch. We'll pop in, cast our spin, get out. We'll keep doing that, and then any chance we can, we'll use some of our spells on our caster. Yeah, there we go. We'll take an easy 60 kills. Why not? And then they're running. Let's try and get a few more kills. No, let's not get stuck. Not get greedy and get stuck. Okay, so yeah, that's mainly what we're going to do. If we can get them to group up, we'll cast a big nuke on them, but otherwise we're just going to pop in and out. All right, quick update. It's been 20 minutes since we started. Got 331 kills on this guy. Haven't really been able to use our mage too much. They're not giving us too many good looks. I'm trying to chip away at this guy without getting hit too much. We did get hit once. He chunked down the whole armor and a little bit of our health, so we got to be super careful there. Maybe just hit him when he's running away, or when he's not Yeah, he's not paying attention or something. Yeah, because he does hit pretty hard. But, yeah, this is going to take a while. Oh, he came outside? He just came outside. Alright, let's double team him. I'm going to give Snikch some more armor. Yeah, let's get back. There's only 2 of them, so yeah, he's not really hitting us, actually. This is good. Wow, our defense is really high. Oh, we just hit our caster. Can't allow that. Alright, finish him, finish him. He dead? No, he's not dead. Yep, he's dead. Got it. We got one of them. Hell yeah. Alright, that's one down. One more to go. The next one's a level 4. I don't think he's much better, though. Alright, we might have a second guy following us. Yep, he's coming. Yeah, get out here, dude. Got him. Alright, this could be really good. Oh, yeah, he just hit us. Let's get some armor on Snikch again. I don't know if that helps, but yeah. It's not like we're using the magic for anything else. Here we go. He's wounded. Chase, chase, chase. Give chase, please. Do not let him out at all costs. Do not let him out. One more hit. Come on. Why are you running in circles? Just hit him. Just hit him. There we go. I think he just got friendly killed. These guys shot some arrows, and I'm pretty sure that's what killed him, not us. But yeah, we did pretty good there. We didn't take that much damage. I think maybe an extra 100 damage overall to kill 2 heroes. I think that's not too bad. Okay, back to the grind. Alright, these cavalry are just total bullshit, so they basically can completely trap your hero. You can't do anything about it. So we have to go in, hit him with everything we got. It's so stupid. So if they even look at your hero, you get stuck. You can't get out. See, like right now I can't even get out. There we go. Yeah, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. They push your guy around, which I get. They're horses, but the way it happens, it feels like they have glue traps around them and they just stick to you. And you literally can't get out. So they just chunk down like 500 health. Just so stupid. All right, actually what we should do is work on killing the horses first. And then we'll go in. Oh, they won't let us. Yeah, they're going to go hide intentionally, I think. Alright, they did it again. I can't freaking move when they do that. It's so stupid, bro. Like, I can get surrounded by 1,000 infantry. Nothing. You get surrounded by, like, 5 horse, and you're just dead. Just instantly dead. I literally can't do anything. So they just took another 400 health. This is so frustrating, man. Alright, we wiped out the first cavalry unit. I think they have 2 or 3 more. So we just need to make sure we have our Weeping Blade before we go back in. Otherwise, there's a chance that they can just run us over. Now, the other thing we can do to avoid cavalry is just climb on the walls. So that's what I did here. We went down to the corner, killed like 200 people, and then very quickly climbed the walls, and the cav ran off. So, no big deal. We do become a pretty big target, though. My god. We need our shield to recharge. There we go. Okay, let's keep fighting these guys on the wall, because they are hitting us through the wall. Well, actually, we need to get down. We can't use our nuke up here, which is the stupidest thing in the world. But let's try and finish these little units off. Oh man, there's so many archers. There we go. A bunch of units are fleeing. Alright, I'm going to keep doing this in this corner, and when the cav come, we'll just jump on the walls. We're starting to work our way down the middle, so there's a gate maybe 2 or 3 sections down from the one we took. We'll try to take over all the gates. Oh, they're coming back to take this one. Yeah, it's fine. We'll come back. We did kill another cavalry unit as well. We're up to 943 kills. We still have 2,900 HP, so we're doing okay. We just got to be careful because they do have a Jade Knight unit, and they still have a little bit of a Peasant Horseman. So, can't just walk around and do whatever we want. We still have to be a little bit careful. But we should be able to finish this up in the next hour. Alright, we surpassed 1,000 unit kills. And we're still at about 2,900 HP, so we're doing alright. Alright, I may have screwed myself over here. We are completely trapped. We need to get a nuke on that whole squad. We are taking massive damage. We went from 2,900 down to 2,000. We killed the cav. They have 2 cav units in there though, so they're gone, but that was definitely not worth it. I didn't think they would completely bum rush us, but they did. Damn it, man. Alright, well, I don't know. Oh, here's the cav again. Yep, here they are. And now they're going after our other guy. Alright, let's get these guys out of here, hopefully. Yep. Get the hell out of here. I think it might be time to get our units in to help, because I'm starting to lose my patience a little bit. We've been at this for 72 minutes. Granted, half the time it's been sped up, so probably not maybe a third of that. But still, I'm starting to make mistakes like when we got surrounded by those cav. And I feel like we have our units here. Even if we make a mistake, we should probably still be alright. So first thing we need to do is secure the walls. So why don't we do that? We go... yeah, it's just tough because they have such a wide arc. So we'd have to control both. Let's get over here and take this one. And then maybe we'll get our caster up to help. No, they just have too many units. Yeah, they're not going to give up control of that, unfortunately. So maybe that's not a good idea. All right, we're up to 1,500 kills, and we're still at about 2,000 HP, just shy of it. And yeah, this is getting really tedious. But what can you do? Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing it. Like I said, I don't know what else we can do. We can't really approach the walls with our guys unless we're gonna take massive casualties. And if we keep doing this, we will eventually get there. It's just gonna take a while. So, I don't know. I think it's alright. Alright, killed several more units. We're up to almost 1,800 kills now. We did take some damage because archers are kind of BS in this game. They'll shoot through walls, and they're infinitely accurate at times, and other times they can't hit squat. So, kind of annoying. Let's get our shield back up, and get back to it. I'm going to get both of our heroes up here and see if we can take this thing, and we'll start pushing it with our archers. Let me slow it down. Right, we need all our archers here, skirmishers, and then we'll start going.
Of course. I will.
Ah, they're taking it back.
Power of shadow. Dark magic. Go, go. Agreed.
Right, we gotta scare these guys off, so... Yeah, there we go. If he flees, then we should get full control. We'll just keep casting nukes on these guys in a straight line. Come on, dude. Cast your freaking spell. He's literally right there in a straight line. Oh, this game, I swear to God. Right, and I don't know, they're just... I've been doing this for, what, 107 minutes? I haven't seen them flood the area like this. I don't know what the hell's going on. They were not doing this before. It's like they knew I was hitting the record button again, and so they said, oh, let's screw up his recording. Okay, back to grinding, I guess. Yeah, see, this is... So I was sitting here doing my usual stuff where I recover underneath the bridge, and they just shot a full volley into me and took the full shield, and they took another 200 health on top. Absolute bullshit, man. This game really needs to be fixed. I freaking hate when this crap happens. Like, I spent so much time in this, and it's just gonna get taken away. So stupid. Shoot me through the freaking wall. I'm guessing they are just replenishing the front line. They must have had these guys stashed away somewhere, because They did not have... It looked like all their guys were dead. They just had like 10%, 20% units. And now they got full stack. Units that are at full strength. And they're shooting through the walls. Alright, we just got army loss on them. Yeah, they still have a lot of units left. So they must have had a massive army in here. Like 4 grand or more. Oh, so happy to be done with that. I don't think we're chasing any units down. It's going to take forever to get our army in here, so I'm just going to end it. Yeah, heroic victory. We got no losses, just a little bit of damage on our two Lord heroes. And that is going to pay us 6,700. It's pretty good. I really don't know if we have movement speed for sacking. I think we do. Yeah, I think we do. Yep, we do. Okay, thank God. We need the extra money too. We're back up to 16k, so we're doing just fine. And then we'll pick up another 2 food from this. And yeah, nice. We got our poison wind mortar, the avalanche. Oh no, sorry, death globe mortars. So avalanche mortars. Those things are really strong. And it's 2 turns to get to Snake Gate. That sucks, man. Yeah, I hate that the gates are spread apart so far. So you can't attack them in 1 turn, but that's alright. So that's it for this turn. That'll be end of turn 15. And next turn we'll start another war. We'll probably start pushing in into Zhao Ming's territory. If we could take Hanyu Port, we can make that the stronghold maybe. Yeah, and then hopefully we deal with this guy in our backfield. This actually, they have no more settlements, so they have to attack. Yeah, he's just gonna throw that army at us. Maybe we should hire somebody just in case. Yeah, I'm gonna put a plague priest in here. These things are a plague monk. I don't think they're very good, but we just need a body so that when they crash into us, we'll at least have a full stack of something. What else? I think that's probably good. We've got some rebellions that we'll deal with. And then we need to move in to take the rest of this north. So it's going to take us... So 15, 16, 17 will take Snake Gate. 18 and 19 will take Nangao. Next turn we will take Nanli. And then we'll probably send this army south so that Snikch can start working on that by himself. And then I think what I'll end up doing is sending Snikch over east and trying to take this guy out by himself. So what we might end up doing here is either backstabbing this guy, or we can cut ties with him right now. We only have a non-aggression pact, so I wouldn't mind doing it soon. I don't know how many turns it's going to take to get back there. Let's actually estimate it. So it's about 5 or 6 turns, and then it's going to take us 4 turns to get here. So that sounds about right. We could do it. We can do it right now. Actually, let's do it next turn. I think we'll do it next turn. So yeah, end of turn 15.